Good morning. Thank you for joining me today at my crafting table. As you can see, I'm working on making these three journals. I was able to get back to these because my pickup journal is on its way to its forever home, and I ran into this and I decided that I just had to use this paper when I was digging down into my trove, and I have begun this journal. And the only thing I did between the time that you saw this the last time and now is I added a piece of Mrs. Coggs' Ladies in White and some sewn edged additions. So this one is almost finished. I have some more stenciling to do in here. This morning, before I turned on the camera, I was working on this one, and I added some stenciling to the inside front cover and a belly band, and I've just been doing some fun stenciling here and there. I don't want to do too much in these journals because I want to leave place. And here is another Mrs. Coggs' Lady in White, and so on. So a little bit of stenciling on the center, and I'm going to leave this one, this trifold, alone, so that that can be a fun place to work. So, okay, that's that one. And now, number 3. I used some of the cover paper that I had left to make a pocket. And now it's time to get into doing some stenciling. And since this is the top and this is the front, this is upside down. Let's turn that, and let's add another Mrs. Coggs' beautiful Lady in White with some mauve flowers that I thought would be very nice on this page. I did some stitching around the edge, and no, I'm not going to do that yet. Change of mind, midstream. We can do that, can't we? Let me go back now and do some stenciling because I want the papers to stay in order, at least in my mind. Alrighty, we've got that taken care of. We have this page. Maybe this page would benefit from a bit of stenciling. So I'm going to put this up here and this over here. There we go. When you're working assembly line in art, it takes a little special thinking about. I'm liking this stencil very much. Just put a little tiny bit. I think I'll just put a little tiny bit of tea dye on here. I'm not going to use my brush. I'll use that all the time. Let's see what we have. Ah, yes. Since this is nice coffee dyed paper, I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm going to put that out here. I do hope that you're having a nice day. I'm working this morning. Because I have some appointments this afternoon and some errands to do. So that takes care of just adding just a little bit there. And then this one doesn't get touched. and this one will be next. I'll put her over here to be safe. And take this one. Oh, goodness, I have two planned for here. Okay. Maybe just tiny bit of Old Standby. Just the tiniest little bit. That's just a little tiny bit too mild. There. Alrighty, let's have, I believe I was going to do the lady here. Yes, I am. I am so having fun getting back to making some journals to share. Let's get this down here. Very nice. And maybe a little bit of this here. Right over the fold. Let's see what we have. Very nice. This one is going to go down here. I've had this stencil for years and years, and it is just a go-to because of size and clarity. This has had all sorts of ink and acrylic and now distress oxide added to it. Now I picked this one because it does have a little bit of purple in it, and she's down, so this one goes up. I have no idea why, but that's how I do it. In art, we do catch ourselves making rules for ourselves, don't we? Even though it's supposed to be rule-free. Let's go right here. All right, another mission accomplished. Let's see what's next. I don't think I'm going to add anything to the straw paper. Maybe something in here. Let's see what we have hiding up here. Let's make an effort to get it in the correct spot. Now down the fold, and there is some yellow on that cover, isn't there? A yellowish color. I'm going to use this new, I'm going to give this new one of mine, it's called Fossilized Amber, and let's see what happens. Yes, I think we can allow ourselves a little bit of fossilized amber. Not too much. Every time I say that, I think of the Three Bears. Just right. Good. Light, but there. I wanted to go through to that other page because coloring pages are not the thickest paper. Next, something. Something. I have a little pickled raspberry, but I must be careful not to get carried away. Sorry for the quiet, but I'm just relaxing. That might be a little pale. Let's see what we have. No. Okay. A little something. That's what these brushes do. I know you've heard me say that over and over. I'm playing the same record, but it's really quite something. I find that if I put my finger behind the brush, I get more control and a little bit more color. Maybe sometimes more than I want, but Here's another color page. Sometimes this glue and I don't get along. Maybe if I put the cover on, I wouldn't have these problems. Maybe just a smidge of green. No, I'm not going to use that for green. Done. Oh, so pretty. It's such a pretty shade. It makes me happy just looking at it. It certainly is happy making. Now, decisions to make. I'm thinking a little wilted violet. Chosen the colors of my silk ribbon that I'm going to be using for when I do my stitching. That's always fun. What to pick, what to play up on the tie-off ribbons. Let's see what we have now. And one more, and I'm going to do this one for the inside, just because I can. And this will still leave plenty of room for journaling or playing. Alrighty. So, let's have a look. Let's see that cover again, so that we can get a little bit inspired. That works. Butterflies. Butterflies. Why not some butterflies? Yes. Butterfly, butterfly. And look what I just happened to notice here. Oh, all different sizes. Okay. A fossilized amber butterfly. And maybe one more. And a little one over here, maybe. Looks like that's where it wants to be. What about a pinkish one? And let's do this one again. Done. The variety of coloration is just, well, I'll stop. I know you're sick of listening to it. I would be. And a little tea dye down here. And what else? What do we need? How about a little green one? So now, and maybe one over here. What I love is that the tiniest little bit of Distress Oxide is left in the brush, and it makes a beautiful color gradation in there. So, whoops. Now, let's see where we are here. I've got a girl there, a card there. This is going to be in the middle. So it's down, up, down. Problem solved. Well, I forgot to do this last little bit of stitching. I'll be right back. Oh, that's much better. has about as much embellishment on it inside of it as I plan on, because I want to leave room for fun. Now I think, since I have some extra time, I'm going to go and get my box of silk ribbons, and let me just make some choices. Alrighty, now let me put these so I can see the covers clearly. This one's going to be tricky business, so I'll do that first. I'll be right back. This is going to, well, not enough there. Nope. I'm kind of getting down in colors. There. I don't know if I'm going to have that. I'm liable to actually have to... Just a moment, please. I need to take this telephone call. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, but sometimes needs must. Now, I am not going to find... I don't believe I'm going to find... See, that green would be lovely, but I don't know if there's enough there. But we'll say that. I would like that shade, that Carmen shade of red, and gee, that might necessitate me going to the Jacksonville, going back to the needlepoint store. Gee, that would be terrible. Okay, so maybe here for that group. How about here? How about here? Look at this one. Could be. And maybe some more of that white. And I do have enough white to do it. What else do we have here? I've never been much of a purple user way back. Oh, wowzers. Yes. There again. I hope there is enough. Ooh. Ooh, maybe. Yes, maybe. Fingers crossed. Over here. Oh, yes. Ah! Ah! Lovely. We're going to declare that the green for these two. Not that one. I'm going to declare that green for those two. Yes, I am. There's a little bit of this, though. I wonder. Okay, let's go through one at a time here, Carol. I can't think of any reason I would have had a color like that. Well, look what I am finding here. Does that mean I can't go to the needlepoint store? Could be. That might be. Bombs away. Now, whites and off-whites. I'm going to stay with that. And I'm working here. I don't know whether there's going to be enough of that. Might be. That's a maybe. A definite maybe. Yes. Yes, that could be. probably change my mind at least twice. No buff. No buff. 3 yards. There might be enough there. I might like that one more than that one. Well, that's a plan. And now I'll need to cut them because I like to put a lot of the silk on so that and it's easy to untie it and make changes as necessary. So, if you have enjoyed today's craft with me, I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel, giving me a thumbs up, and and leave a comment, please. They're very important to me, and I do enjoy reading them and answering. So, the next time we share these, they'll be ready for a look-see, and I don't think you need to watch me do a 3-hole blanket stitch again for the binding. But this has been great fun doing, and now that I'm free to play like this because my my Opus pickup journal is on its way, I'm into serious, wonderful playing, just doing things that call me. And you know that we can be called when we're alone in our workplace. Bye now.